right, guys. Does anyone do? Okay, a lot of new phrases. Felix, can I use you? All right, guys. So for this month of August, we've been going over a lot of fundamentals. So lately, we're just going to work. I've been working a lot of guard passes, right? So this is one of my chains that I like doing a lot. So it's going to be a knee slice, cartwheel, or Toriando. All right. So we'll start with the Toriando or the X pass, right? So when you're with your partner, they can be in butterfly or they can be on their back. It doesn't really matter. But for this case, will be when they are in butterfly, right? So again, I don't want to expect to be able to dump my partner on their back just by scooping their ankles, right? You have to engage them a little bit. You have to off balance them. How I do that, it's always the hand fighting, right? So I'm always looking to be here. You know, you can clinch up their hands a little bit. Sometimes even push their head a little bit, or even club the head a little bit as well. All right, so now once they club, you know, it forces them to post, and then by that time, then I'll start looking to come down, scoop up the ankles, and then now I have him on his back. All right, so when you guys do this drill, do that little hand fight, all right? Mess around with it, break their posture. Don't slap your partner, all right? Don't give anyone cauliflower. So from here, now I'm gonna look to control my partner's shins, and I'm gonna choose a side. I really like passing towards my left. If you guys wanna practice both, feel free to. So we're here, have control over his shins, keeping weight. I want his heels to really touch his own butt here. All right, so now from here, I'm gonna start looking to bring one hand onto his hip, and notice how my forearm is gonna stay active on Felix's thigh, all right? I wanna try to split them apart as I start looking to go. So when I move, and I'm here, I start doing a little shuffle. As I shuffle, I wanna be directly perpendicular to my partner, and I'm still keeping my hand active here, all right? All of my weight is on my hands right now because I'm staying on my toes. I don't wanna see you guys drop to your knees because now there's no weight on Felix, all right? So I'm here, boom. Now from here, what I'm gonna look to do, my hand is gonna control my partner's knee, and all I'm gonna do is just look to push him out and around the opposite side. And notice I'm still on my toes. Now from here, you have two choices. Easiest way is just immediately try looking to get side control. On a better guy, it's not gonna really work because by that time they can look to recover. So instead, when you're here and you start looking to clear, try to come into his own hip for a leg drag position here. Boom. All right, so this one, think of it like a halfway marker, all right? So from here, I'm a little safer. It's gonna be a little bit harder for Felix to push me away. You try pushing, I'm keeping this clamped, trying to maybe even grab his shoulder. As he keeps trying to push away, stay hard, stay really tight, and then now, boom, I start looking to pass, all right? So again. So we're here, boom, hand fighting, mess with their posture a bit, boom, club them a little bit, scoop up their ankles, and now immediately start looking to keep them down. All right, now from here, choose a side, boom. All right, so really try working some speed for this X pass here. Notice too how my hand is resting on my partner's knee. All right, I want to encapsulate his whole knee here. All right, so just full open palm here. So the reason why I do this is so it allows me to, one, pin his leg low to the mat because I don't want his knee high here. So here, here. If you get it down to the mat, that's fine. If it's hovering because he's trying to resist you, also fine too. And then now, that's when I'm gonna start looking to push his leg away. All right, so again, so we're here, boom. Staying on my toes, I shuffle, push out, here, come to his hip, get to a leg drag position, clamp low. Notice how his leg is underneath my armpit here. All right, so now from here, my other hand is gonna rest against his shoulder. He tries pushing me away, tries to move away a little bit. Boom, he tries, it doesn't work. By that time, I come out to the side. And because of the way that my leg drag was, it allows me to look for a back take, but sometimes you'll end up in a side control, which again, is perfectly fine too. All right, last time. So we're here, boom. Mess with his posture, club him, bring him down. Boom. Control his hip. All right. If you need to reset a little bit, do it. All right. You square and then go, because sometimes if you end up here, this foot's in your way. You know, it could keep you away from this pass. All right. So reset a little bit and then go. Here. And then now, leg drag, pin, control his shoulder, come out to the side, and chase his back or secure side control. All right, guys. All right, give that a try. Ready? 1, 2. All right, guys, bring it back in. All right. So just to clean up a little bit details about that first pass, then we'll move on to the second one, right? So again, we're here. All right, so do whatever you can to start messing with your partner's base, all right? Never engage when they're like really settled in, because the moment I do, he's just gonna start lighting me up, all right? So you need to mess around a little bit, all right? Boom, boom, boom. Maybe I try once, doesn't really work. That's fine. Maybe I'll move around, and then as I go, boom. Now I got him on his back. All right, so now from here, controlling the shins, and then now I start looking to go to that side, boom, and I'm here. All right, so when you guys move his leg out of the way, I don't want his leg to move and you stay put, all right? You want to follow that movement, all right? So we're here, boom, I move his leg out of the way, and I dive in here, all right? The way I like to always describe it is from here, I'm doing whatever yoga thing this is, and then coming in, all right? It's a very similar movement. So we're here, boom, mess with their base, up and down, boom. And then as soon as I get them off to the side, I want to feed this knee in, all right? So again, you're trying to drive both his knees facing away so you have a proper leg drag position here. And then once you do, adjust a little bit, settle, tell your partner to try to move around, see if they can, try to escape, they can't, and then I'll move here, all right? So if you guys want to stick with that, by all means, go for it. Otherwise, here's the second position, right? So let's say I try doing the exact same thing, right? We're here, boom, mess with his posture, boom, get him down. Now, as I start looking to go, Felix is going to have a strong frame over my shoulders here. Now I don't feel comfortable bringing his leg out. You can still do it sometimes and look to pass, but from here, if it's a really strong frame, now all I'll look to do is I'll come into this half guard position here. All right, so there's going to be two things that's going to happen. Maybe he's going to be able to feed his knee inside. If he does, I'm going to look to do a cartwheel pass. But most cases, because he stopped my pass, I still have this, this arm in between, and it's going to keep him from having a strong knee shield here. All right, if he has a knee shield, it's going to stop me from looking for that knee slice. So from here, I keep this, I won't look to pin one of his arms, and then now I'm going to look to close this space by shooting my hand through, boom, here. All right, so now Felix tries to bring his leg inside, whatever knee shield he can, all right? And then now from here, all I'm going to look to do, slide my knee out, drop my hip next to his hip, and then I walk back, and I secure side control. All right, so again. All right, so we're here, boom. I push, boom, get him down. I go, he can't, all right? He stops me in my tracks. That's fine, I step my leg in, and because, again, where my hand is, keeps him from getting that knee shield, all right? Now from here, I shoot through, control his arm, slide in, walk my hips back, all right? And that's really important. I don't want to turn immediately, because then now you can look to re-guard, all right? So as soon as you bring your hip down, use your hip to hip to walk back, staying with your toes on the mat, and then get the side control. Last time. We're here, boom, boom. He stops me. Here, come through, look to control. Doesn't really matter so much because it's going to be more speed to this pass. And then now I start to bring my hip through, walk back, get my side control. All right, guys? So give it a try, 2 and 2. Questions, call me over. Ready? 1, 2.